Bye! Here, can you do that? Make it there?
No.
Oh.
I don't know.
Whoa. What's up, TOEIC boys and girls, friends and family, Pokemon and Digimon? Today we are going to talk about one specific question on the TOEIC, future time clauses. I'll tell you what this means, and then we will do some practice examples. Hit it, cameraman. The first thing we need to talk about today to answer this type of TOEIC question is, what is a future time clause? Well, a clause is any part of a sentence with a subject and a verb. For example, my name is Beyonce and I'm from Japan. How many clauses are in this sentence? Right, 2. But how did you know? Well, if a sentence has many clauses, they are usually divided by a comma or a conjunction or both. In this example, we see both a comma and a conjunction. Now, if you're not sure what a conjunction is, go check out my video on conjunctions for the TOEIC test. Here, awesome, great. So now let's move on to future time clauses and look at an example to explain what this is. When Mr. Kush gets here, we blank the meeting. A, begin, B, will begin, C, have started, and D, are starting. What do you think? All of these are tenses. A is present, B is future, C is present perfect, and D is present continuous. Well, we are studying future time clauses, so the answer is B, will begin. So here is the definition of a future time clause. A clause that has a time word in it or a conjunction such as when, until, as soon as, before, and after, and the present tense in the same clause. So why is this future? The future is in the second clause where you see the word will. So technically, when we talk about future time clauses, we're really talking about two clauses, two connected pieces of a sentence. The future time clause prepares us for the main clause, and the main clause has the actual future tense in it. In our example, when Mr. Kush gets here, prepares us for the second clause. We will start the meeting. Alright, so let's look at some more examples. And if you need more time to mark your answers, pause the slides after I read them. Example 1. I'll let you know when the train blank. Arrive, arrives, will arrive, arriving. Example 2. We'll talk things over with our lawyer before we blank the contract. Sign, to sign, will sign, signature. Example 3. He is going to give everyone copies of his schedule before he blank on his trip. Will leave, leave, leaves, left. Alright, so let's check our answers. Example 1. I'll let you know when the train B arrives. Here we have two clauses. One with the future, I'll let you know, and the other with the time word and the present tense, when the train arrives. Also, pay attention and notice the clauses can change order. This sentence could also be, when the train arrives, I'll let you know. Example 2. A. We'll talk things over with our lawyer before we sign the contract. Example 3. C. He's going to give everyone copies of his schedule before he leaves on his trip. Wait a minute. Where is will in this third example? Ooh, it's not there. But going to is. Going to is very special. It is also the future. So here it substitutes as will. So how'd you do? Great, I'm sure. So now here's a couple of notes about future time clauses. Tip 1. On the TOEIC, for the future tense, they usually use contractions, just like our examples. So pay special attention to these, such as I'll, they'll, will, she'll. These contractions will help you identify future time clause questions. Tip 2. If your answer choices are basically tenses, for example, plan, will plan, have planned, are planning, this is another sign they may be testing future time clauses. Alright, now a special note about these types of questions. I know, this is a very specific and random grammar. Not a lot of teachers and people really focus on future time clauses, but it's on the TOEIC. So you need to know it. If you look at one of our examples, when Mr. Kush gets here, we blank the meeting. You might think, but when Mr. Kush gets here, we are starting the meeting is okay, isn't it? Well, you're right. Sometimes native speakers do this and break these grammar rules in speaking. Another example could be, when my mom gets here, we're starting the movie. But again, this is where exam English is different than everyday English. It's an exam, so you need to follow the strict grammar rules. But just know, in your everyday life, you may hear native speakers break these rules, because grammar in speaking is never as strict as written and test English. Okay, so it looks like we are finished for today. So keep watching for my next TOEIC video and subscribe to this channel. Leave some comments on what you want to see next and give me that thumbs up. I'm Teacher Mike, so thanks for watching. Bye! Love you! Bye!